Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be ranking out some of the popular Balisongs that are available. I have some Balisong clones here. I'm going to be ranking my top clones, as well as, we'll talk about my originals and where I think they fit in as well. I think for the most part, these are all better than these, with the exception of, like, maybe these two, maybe that one. We'll talk about those later. But yeah, just as a little bit of a thing, some of these guys are for sale for the right price. I'd be considering letting the Sirius go, but it's my only aluminium Balisong, so I kind of want to hold on to it. This guy, though, for sure is one I would like to sell. This is the one V2 Monarch. It is on standard bushing conversion, and it's honestly, I actually do really like it, but I'm getting a Monarch in the post soon, and so I think it'll be better built than this, and so I'm just preemptively getting rid of this guy because I don't really need it. I don't flip it very much. This I bought just for a video, because I like you guys so much. But yeah, I think this guy I'd be happy to see go. I don't really want to let the Madco go, but this guy will also be sold, this Bali Plus Serif. Stonewash, this thing is like 10 out of 10. Like, I do flip this, but just take my bed. Sadly, you will not be getting it with the machine-wise hardware. You'll get the stock hardware. And one of these Orcas, I think I'll probably sell as well. I don't know which one. I can't choose between the two because I like them both because they're both different. But I like how that looks and I like how that flips. So it's a tough choice for me. This guy will not be selling because, spoiler alert, this guy is probably my favourite Balisong. Yeah, anyways, and that's unexpected to me because this, much more appeals to my tastes. But yeah, let's go over some of the most popular Balisong clones. And I guess we'll start rating them, right? So I guess, the big three that everyone's interested in are these guys here. And there will be the new Monarch clone that we'll be talking about later on when I get that. So yeah, I guess we'll put these out. These are, the three big dogs at the moment, right? These are like the three that everyone wants to get their hands on. You've got the Bali Plus V4 Tsunami, which rightfully so. This is a very desirable Balisong. Because, well, I mean, look at it. It's a Tsunami. It's well built. My handle gap is a bit small, but I mean, look, it shines in the light. It's got that lovely jeweling. I love the purple screws I have on it. Also, by the way, do leave a comment. What do you think I should get for my not Monarch? A purple anodization or a green anodization? I'm curious. What do you think? And I would say, if we're going to start with this guy as the baseline, right, I'm going to put that there. I would say this guy here, the Bali Plus Serif. So funny enough, Bali Plus have really been killing it lately. But the Bali Plus Serif, I'd say comfortably, and I'm even going to give it the benefit of the doubt of it's currently on stainless on machine-wise hardware. I'd be happy to rate it like this as it stands. It is a better Balisong, and I will say that objectively, it's better than this. But I like this more, so I'm going to put that there. Which I think is a little bit controversial because this is actually better, but I like this more. This sounds better. It's not as nice tactile wise, but I think it's a bit more competitive of a flipper, and I think this is my like go-to competitive flipper. I quite like that it's a bit competitive in how it flips. And then I think it's a no-brainer. This guy, the Bali Plus Orca V1.5. I think this is Bali Plus's absolute best product they've ever made. I don't think they've done a clone before this, or up to this, or after this that matches up. I think the only thing that possibly matches up with this would be the rep if you put like a bunch of money into it, right? If you spend all the money that's left over between the rep stock price and this, I'd say maybe. But this actually came with good washers. It came with a good tune, like with no tap. It's absolutely a beast. The hardware is like bespoke for this, right? It matches the JK pointy back, which I love. I just absolutely love that as a feature. The blade is beautiful. It doesn't have the serialization, but it does say JK Walker on it, sadly. But it's got jimping. It's got lovely cutout handles. The balance is on point. Like, the sound is good, and my favorite part is that, despite being pinsless, the sound and the feel, this is absolutely sublime. It feels so good in the hand, and so that definitely takes my #1 spot. So I will say this is the best Balisong clone on the market right now. And I would say probably this / the Blue River. If we were to put the Blue River here, I think it's a little bit better than this, but I like how this flips more. So I'd probably put the Blue River above it. I'd probably put this here, and then I would put the one chab. I think that would be the next titanium Balisong that I'd put down, right? The one chab is phenomenal. It's an absolutely amazing Balisong. And then below the chab... Ooh, actually... No, I would put the chab above this. If you can stand the ringing of the chab, I'd put the chab above this, right? So imagine here would be like the chab. And then... Oh, yeah. Oh, I do like a rep. Oh, yeah. All right, my custom rep. I'm going to put it here. It's not my favorite flipper, but I do quite like it. I also am very curious, kind of, if I were to come here onto bbchaos.com, right, and we can see what are some popular Balisongs that are like titanium or products. And in fact, we'll even sort them from... Where do you sort them? Alphabetically. We'll go price, high to low. See what's most expensive stuff that they have for sale there. And then we can kind of see where I put them in the ranking list. There is a brand new Sirius clone. Oh no, that's an actual Sirius you can buy from BBKS now. I did not know that. When it comes to the Arm Shark Tsunami, I'd put it here, above the Bali Plus, but below the BR. The BR is really good. I've not tried the Titanium Kraken, so I can't even rate that. The Telesto, right? The Telesto, I'd put it here. It's not as nice as the Serif. Actually, I'd probably put this in terms of flipping. I'd actually put it there. Yeah, it's not as nice as this, but it's like nicer than some of these things here. Yeah, the Telesto is really, really good. I really like the Telesto. The Gale, have I tried the Gale? I don't think I've tried the Gale. But the Chab, the Bali Plus Chab, I'd probably put it here. No, I'd put it here. It would be last place, unfortunately. I have had it. It is wonderful. It sounds great. It's chunky. It flips great. I do really like it, but unfortunately, it's just... it's too heavy. It's a bit too bulky. The Nolo B Chioni, false edge thing, I would put it... it was really growing on me. I'd probably put it there, right, like bang in the middle, a little bit below the Chab. The Chab is still better, like the one Chab. I'd definitely put that there. And what else? What else have we got here that's kind of interesting? Rep. Whoa! Someone's making a Kukri Benchmade 42? The one? This is new. I might have to get that. Guys, look at this. Where can I pick the blades? What is that? That looks sick! I want that. Benchmade 41? Is that what it actually looked like? BM41? Oh wait, Firefox Supremacy. Of course, it comes up with some... I don't know, some orange stuff. Oh my goodness, it is. Wow. That's the best picture I've ever seen of it. Anyways, yeah, sorry, complete tangent. Apologies, but yeah, I think that's currently where it stands. I don't think I've missed out any Balisongs, like important ones. Maybe other than like the one Tsunami and Orca. The one Orca on Fjord Flipping Performance, I'm putting it there. It's really good. Just doesn't beat out these. These are a bit more modern. The one Tsunami, I'd put in the same... Actually, I'd probably put the one Tsunami there. Yeah, I'd put it there. I really like that Balisong. It flips great. I just wish the hardware was a bit better. And I'm actually going to throw in the WZM Cygnus, because I know it's an aluminium Balisong, but I'd actually pop it there. I think the WZM Cygnus is one of the most slept on Balisongs. And I think totally is like deserving of like Grail status amongst the community. I think it is super, super underrated. But specifically the WZM one. And if you were to ask me where the Kraken clone is, I mean, it's going to probably be somewhere at the bottom. I mean, okay, it's actually, like, it's better than the rep, I guess. Is it, though? Like, yeah, sort of, but it's not a rep. Like, the rep's titanium, and I don't know, I just have a thing against aluminium Balisongs. I'm not the biggest fan. But yeah, I think that's all the main Balisongs, guys. So let me know if I've missed any. If you want to know where I rate these, in terms of, like, pure flipping, this is, like, here. But, like, it's also G10 and titanium, so it's... I don't flip it that much. I did say I was going to mention, where do I think these guys go? Something like the Sirius, I'd actually probably put the Sirius there. Obviously, this guy just the sound, he does take the cake. And the Gaboon, I'd probably put the Gaboon there. I like it a bit more than I like the Tsunami. It's better built. I do like this better though. I think that shows testament. Out of these Balisongs, is like, this is how I'd probably have them if I could only have them in a specific order, right? I'd choose that over that. I'd choose that over. If money was no object, I'd choose that over that. Even though the price of this does make me want to put it there, but if I'm being honest, that flips better than that. But if I only had to be between these two, I think this looks better, but that is a much nicer Balisong. And between these two, that does flip better than that. You know, if I were going to have the choice of, you know, I have them for free and I'm not allowed to sell them, that's probably the order that I'd have them in. At least out of my current Balisongs here. And obviously, I think the Prisma here is also absolutely phenomenal. I think, does it beat out this? Oh, they're actually really, really similar. And I'm just going to put it there just because it's built better. They're like the same price as well. But yeah, that's how I'd rate my Balisongs, excluding those two. Which I think is kind of set. I mean, yeah, I'd probably actually put that there. Just because, even though I love how this flips, I love how this feels a bit more. But yeah, I think that's how I'd rate my Balisongs at the moment, out of what I have. And if I had to put these in, I'd probably do this. If we're going to go off of flipping performance. Aesthetically, it's a whole different order. You know, the Tsunami will be much higher up, and so will my rep and stuff. And I mean, that would be near the top as well. But yeah, I think that's based off of flipping what I think are my favourites. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment, and a subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.